it's all under water.
Hold on.
Let me try it again. What?
Just all gunked up though.
Go ahead and flush that toilet for me. What is this, the kitchen?
No.
What's this?
I don't know. I want to say it's a wet vent or something because the kitchen, if I'm not mistaken, she said it sits over here somewhere.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, she has a bar seat down here that I want to say it's tied into. She says she had an issue with like a grease trap about 10 years ago as well. So I don't know where they routed it to from there. She said that when that issue happened, the guy also dug outside somewhere out there in the front.
You recording?
Yeah.
You're good.
Right here.
What's her name?
Lisa. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll go get her.
Howdy, Miss Lisa.
Alright, so Andrew's monitor is going to be the best viewing
Okay.
for this portion. So right here, we're in the cast iron, this little turn right here.
Uh-huh.
This is where we're going out to the backyard where the
Clean
outs are. Yes,
Uh-huh.
ma'am. So now we're pulling back. I had Andrew flush the toilet when my camera is right here. The toilet.
This one down here.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Uh-huh.
And that toilet's draining beautifully.
Great. Excellent.
The problem is, I figured out why you're backing up, why this happened today. So you see right now how the pipe's nice and open. Granted, it's a little bit dirty right now,
Uh-huh.
but everything's clean and open.
Uh-huh.
Now, watch real closely, because here in a minute, you're going to... this is going to sound a little gross, but I'm going to try
Okay,
and...
that's okay.
Picture-
It is plumbing, I
Yeah.
understand.
Picture when, like, if you were to, like, put a fork or spoon in, like, an oatmeal,
Uh-huh.
and it makes a hole, but when you pull it out, it closes back up.
Yes.
In a minute, you're going to see something very similar, but with sewage.
Okay.
So all that stuff is stuck. My camera and his snake, they're pushing through it. And as they're pushing through it, it's opening a wide hole.
And then when it comes
But
back
when
out,
it comes out, it's seeping back together.
Okay.
It's sealing
Okay.
itself shut. You can kind of see a little bit on the bottom right here where all that stuff is, where it's just sitting. I kind of knocked a little bit of it out. But see how the pipe's starting to get covered back up? We're starting to lose visibility.
Yeah.
Here in a minute, you'll see like now we're.
So it's just soft stuff.
Yeah, it's all that soft blockage.
Okay.
And you've seen how our window closed up right in front of us? Yep.
Yeah.
So we're fighting to get through it. And we can, and it's just opening enough for our equipment to get through, and it seals itself back shut.
Okay.
Same thing when we're pulling the camera out, it
It's the same thing
expands and
happening.
then it contracts.
Sure. Okay.
The only way to get to that, once we get this portion of the pipe opened, we can, since this is 3-inch, we can stick our jetting equipment through there, and we use high pressurized water, and we push all that stuff out. Because the water with pressure is going to push it. The cables, like his snake, it's just going to stir it up.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I have a question for you, Ashton, and that is, so if you do that, because I know they are old pipes, and Andrew had mentioned this too, that sometimes the old pipes are corroded, but you're not, like, it should be okay, it won't break the old pipe.
It should be okay, and unfortunately the downside, you see right here, we got positive grade, because all that buildup we're sitting on, the camera's just inclined. And unfortunately, I mean, Andrew and myself, we can't tell you what the pipe looks like because it is just full of that matter.
So after you do that, you'll look at it again.
We can look at it. We
Okay.
can tell you, does it have a break in the pipe? Is
Okay.
the pipe rotted? Is it crushed? We can tell you all that information.
After
But right
cleaning.
now, it's anyone's guessing game because it's filled with all
Gotcha.
that stuff.
So I know that the regular clean out was $79. I'm assuming with the water pipe it's more?
Yeah.
And so can you tell me how much that's going to be?
I can go over some options with you
That'd be
because the way that we would get to it, we can get to it from in here, and then we use those cleanouts. It's a big trailer with about 500 gallons of water that we back up, and we dump all that in there to try and extract all that blockage.
Got it.
It's backed with a 1-year guarantee. That being said, the reason we back it because on the off chance if any more fecal or anything gets stuck in the iron right here, we come back out and we can either go through this guy or the one outside, and we'll re-extract it and we'll kind of see why it's getting stuck again within a year.
Okay.
That being said, it is $2,500.
Okay. Okay. Well, well, that's better than having to break in and open up and put new pipes in. So let's just hope that that's not necessary.
And unfortunately, I can't tell you yes or no on that until we get this portion of the pipe cleaned.
Okay. And is this something you can do today?
The jetting?
Yeah.
I would assume, go ahead and call Mike. Ask him if Dominic and Sergio can leave, because they're currently up in Thornton, if I'm not mistaken. See if they can head over here as the main line is out of service.
Okay.
Oh, great. So they could do that today.
We can do everything. We can fix all of this today as well.
Okay. That would be great to do. So I guess, I mean, I don't feel like I have much option anyway. I mean, at this point, we're kind of...
Unless you're just not going to do laundry and just strictly use the basement.
And not use the restaurant upstairs or the kitchen sink or the whatever. I know. I think we kind of have to do that. I was telling Andrew, my husband's out of town. He's in Australia, of all places, so very far away.
Does he travel for work?
He's actually from Australia, so he's actually there visiting his family.
Beautiful.
And so, but
Okay.
he hadn't been there since 2019, long time for a big guy. So anyway, but this is happening, and so it's middle of the night there. It's like 2 and 3 in the morning now.
Gotcha. So he's probably sound asleep.
Yeah. So I've been texting like mad. The poor guy. He did wake up. He is now aware that this is happening. So at least I can chat with him. But he does a lot of our work and stuff like that, and so I just hate to make a huge decision without him. But I feel like we have to. I mean, I have to have this operative again.
And the problem, it's not going to gross you out if I pick that pipe up and show you some things on it? Okay. I always like
I appreciate you asking. Thank you. Yes.
The story you'll need a light.
The problem, so the white pipe that your contractor installed, that plastic, it's called PVC.
Yeah.
If you want, I mean, it's clean pipe. You can go ahead and knock on it. It's very solid. It's very sturdy.
Yeah.
This pipe.
Dust came up when you did that. Oh my god. Yeah.
This pipe right here, it is plastic because it makes that same sound. But you notice it's black and not white. The reason is it's called ABS. ABS, it's a much, honestly, cheaper plastic. It's much more brittle. So you can see when Andrew's equipment was coming out, you can see how the plastic broke and all the curves in it, like it broke within the fitting itself.
So you reckon PVC is stronger than ABS?
It is. That's why.
Okay, because I always understand that differently. Okay.
I mean, there's not one piece of ABS in our truck.
Okay.
I mean, we use PVC. So my recommendation to replace this. This pipe right here, it's 2-inch. This pipe right here, it's 3-inch. let's disconnect this fitting right here where the metal spring's at.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll cut roughly about here and right here. Now this is still ABS. So we'll use like those black fittings right there.